today, we had the RedBull U.S. Rookies Cup race, and we've been spending some time with the rookies throughout the season and getting to know these youngsters. And boy, they are some really interesting kids, great racers. And here's an up-close look at some of the best in the U.S. AMA RedBull Rookies Cup.
Can't believe I'm here. It's a dream.
Ride faster, ride more on the edge.
Oh, it's so sweet. Like, just the MotoGP guys are so cool.
The best opportunity you can possibly get with racing.
When we got here, we pulled up on top of the hill, and I looked down. I've never seen a big pack like that, and it was just so sweet.
Wow, this is awesome. This is the biggest crowd I've seen so far.
I was like, wow, you come out and get on the bikes, there's lines of people just standing there watching us.
Campground is completely full. There's people up on the hills, there's people doing crazy stuff at night.
It's kind of like the AMA crowd. There's like a lot of people. It gets you more excited, you go even faster.
It's exciting, you have all these people staring at you, you know, they're waving and taking pictures. You got a bunch of friends here rooting for you. Just gets you really hyped up and excited for the races.
Sometimes it might be just a little distracting when there's like a lot of people in the stands and you kind of can't keep your eyes off of that.
This is my favorite track so far.
What I like about this track is a lot of the corners are receiving. There's actually a lot of different lines for a lot of the corners, so because they all flow together, so you can do one thing for one corner and change the next thing for the next corner.
One scares the crud out of me. The front straightaway, the left-hander, top of the hill, the bike gets light, you full throttle. You feel like you're gonna fly off of it any second. It's just thrilling.
I think my favorite place is corkscrew because it's exciting. I try to hug it tight to the corkscrew. The back end feels like it's going to break loose. And there's a lot of people watching there, but it's also real technical because it's kind of tight, but then it turns into a fast corner.
It's definitely an experience. I'm glad to be part of it.
I know those are some awfully young-looking faces, but trust me, they put on some of the best racing you'll see at any AMA National Weekend. That was a look back at what Laguna Seca was like for them 2 weeks ago. Let's show you how the highlights from today's race went. Number 69, Hayden Gillum, qualified on the pole over a second faster than second-place qualifier Leandro Mercado. Gillum would also lead the field into the first turn. As the race got underway, good battle developed from second on back. Benny Solis gets around Puerta. Thomas Puerta for second. Battles throughout the field as this one was very intense here at MidOhio. Bryce Prince on the 74, off and back on the racetrack. Gillum built up a lead of over 6 seconds between him and second place. Gillum would never be challenged, but the fight behind him was a great one. Watch Mercado at second at one point. Leandro gets off and back on the racetrack, but he loses second place to Benny Solis. The gap would close back down at the checkers, but Hayden Gillum, who got his first motorcycle 10 years ago as a Christmas present, picks up his first RedBull AMA US Rookies Cup victory. Got to stand on the top step of the podium for the first time and proudly display his trophy.
Hayden Gillum, congratulations, man. A nice race for you. Tell us about it.
You know, I just was trying to get a good start, and I was a little bit faster than everybody in qualifying, and once I got out into the lead, I just tried to put a little bit of a gap on them. And once I got up to about 3 seconds, I just tried to be smooth and consistent. And in the end, it paid off, and I got my first win.
Yes, he did, which means he gets his name on the top of the results page here. Benny Solis, Mercado, Gagne had a really good run. Joey Pasquarella and Thomas Puerta, those 6 all in that top group battling throughout the race. And if you didn't know, Hayden Gillum's uncle is Earl Hayden.
Yes, and that definitely helps. He raised 3 good boys, as we know, Nicky, Tommy, and Roger Lee.
Let's go down to the grid for a progressive pre-race report. Here's Greg.